The movie begins in the year 2000. An elderly American pathologist instructs his Korean assistant to violate protocol by dumping over 200 bottles of formaldehyde down the drain, leading into the Han River. The assistant hesitates, aware of the chemical's high toxicity and the potentially disastrous consequences. However, the pathologist insists, leaving the assistant with no choice but to comply, pouring the toxic chemicals down the drain. Over the next few years, there are numerous sightings of a strange amphibious creature in the waterways. 6 years later, in 2006, a man named Park Gang-do fell asleep while working on his shop. A small boy tries stealing some snacks while he is asleep, but Gang-do's father, Park Hae-bong, chases him away. Later, Gang-do watches the Olympics with his daughter. His sister, Nam-ju, is an Olympic archery player. Hae-bong arrives and asks Gang-do to deliver soda to customers. Gang-do takes a tray and heads towards the people near the Han River. However, everyone is distracted by a strange sight, a huge creature hanging from the bridge. The creature suddenly jumps into the river. Curious, Gang-do throws a soda can into the river, and the creature grabs it with its tail. Others follow suit, throwing items into the river, but nothing happens. Disappointed, people begin to leave. Suddenly, the monstrous creature emerges from the water, attacking and killing people. Panic ensues, and everyone starts running for their lives. An American man picks up a tile to attack the creature, and Gang-do grabs a heavy metal pipe with the Americans' help to fight the creature. They throw the pipe at it, but the creature is unharmed. Gang-do hides under a truck to save himself as the creature kills the American man. Meanwhile, Gang-do's daughter steps out of the caravan. Gang-do, fleeing from the creature, sees her and grabs her hand, running away. Amidst the chaos, he mistakenly grabs someone else's hand, thinking it is his daughter's. Realizing his mistake, he turns back and sees the creature grab his daughter with its tail and dive into the river. Hae-bong emerges from the caravan as Gang-do jumps into the river to save his daughter, but it is too late. The police soon barricade the area near the river. A mass funeral is held for the victims of the creature. Nam-ju arrives, devastated, after winning a gold medal in archery, to pay her respects to her niece. Gang-do's brother Nam-il also arrives to mourn. The family is shattered by the incident. Government representatives then arrived and forcefully quarantined everyone who had direct contact with the creature, including Gang-do. While he was being transported, a news channel showed how an army official who fought with the creature lost his arm. But also during the treatment, the doctors discovered that the man developed some unknown virus in his body parts. After reaching the hospital, the doctor asked Gang-do's family not to feed him anything till tomorrow morning as he needs to undergo various tests. Gang-do was then admitted to the hospital. At night, he felt really hungry, so he grabbed some canned food and ate. His back felt really itchy to him, but just then he received a call on his phone. It turns out to be his daughter, Hyun-seo. She told him that she is trapped in some kind of sewer and couldn't get out. But before they could anymore, the phone battery died. Gang-do informed his family about the call. The scene shifts to two men inspecting a site, but the creature attacked them and threw them together in an isolated area. There, Hyun-seo tries to use the killed man's phone, but it is broken. Later, Gang-do tries to convince a cop about the call, but no one seems to believe them. The family decides to escape. They contacted someone who could help them in their escape. When they saw an opportunity, they ran and took the elevator to the parking lot where a person was there with a van to help them. As the cops followed them, they escaped the hospital. After their escape, the person they hired for their escape meets up with his gang. They ask Hae-bong for the payment of their escape. Hae-bong also ordered some weapons and sewage maps. Hae-bong didn't have that much cash, so the gang forced him to give them his cards. They took the truck and started searching for Hyun-seo. They started looking in sewers to find Hyun-seo. Meanwhile, two brothers are searching for food traveling across the sewers. They found an abandoned place and stole some food from there. Just when they were leaving, the creature attacked them both and threw them in the same area where he had been collecting his victim's body. There, Hyun-seo acted dead to fool the creature. After the creature leaves, she checks on the brothers to see if they are alive. To her surprise, the younger brother, Si-ju, was alive. The boy was scared, and the creature heard them talking. Hyun-seo protected the boy and acted dead. Fortunately, the creature leaves. Meanwhile, Gang-do with his family found that same abandoned place and ate some snacks there to refuel themselves. After some food, Hee-bong explained to his children that when Gang-do was young, he wasn't a good father to him. He used to stay out late and his wife passed away long back. Gang-do was left home all alone and hungry. Because of this, he feels sleepy all the time as an adult as he developed some mental issues from his childhood. He asks Nam-ju and Nam-il to be nice to him and support him. Just then, the creature attacked them. Hee-bong attacked him with his shotgun. After some shots, the creature lay on the ground. Nam-il shoots it again to make sure it's dead, but just then the creature starts running away. They all ensued in a chase. All of them shot at the creature while Nam-ju, being an archer, shot arrows at it. But the creature dives into the river to escape. Just when they thought they lost it, the creature came out of the river in front of Hee-bong. He fired his shotgun, but he was out of ammo. The creature killed him. Gang-do breaks down seeing his father dead. The cops also arrive. They took Gang-do with them while Nam-ju and Nam-il got separated, but were able to hide. Nam-il contacted one of his friends and tried to track down Hyun-seo's location from the call she made. He was able to get the password and crack the location when his fellow workers arrived, and some of them informed the police as well. It turns out there was some bounty on Gang-do and his family, and his friend betrayed him for some money. Nam-il cleverly short-circuited the electricity there and managed to escape. He texted the location to Nam-ju in the hope she still might be alive and in search of Hyun-seo. Meanwhile, Nam-ju receives a text from Nam-il and hurries to the location. While following the location, she calls Gang-do and reveals the location to him as well. But just then, the creature attacks her. She tried to shoot it with an arrow, but it was too late. She fell down the sewer and the creature, unable to reach there, left her. Whereas Gang-do is kept under quarantine for his operation. They want to extract a sample from him to understand the virus. He tried to break free and run, but the doctors didn't let him escape. 2 doctors interrogated him, asking him about his daughter. Gang-do explains to them how her daughter is trapped in sewage and begs them to let him go. The doctors, however, believed that the virus had spread through his brain and they needed to operate on him as soon as possible. They decide to operate on his brain to understand more about the virus. They performed a procedure on his brain. After the procedure, when one of the doctors was taking this blood sample, Gang-do grabbed the opportunity and took the doctor hostage with a syringe full of his blood. He threatens everyone to release the blood on them filled with viruses if they come near. He took advantage of this and ran away from there taking an ambulance. Whereas Hyun-seo tied the jackets and pants together of the deceased victims of the creature and made a rope to climb out of the sewer. She throws the rope at the platform to make a rope ladder. With the help of Si-ju, she tries to escape, but the creature arrives. They both hid in the sewer. Hyun-seo hoped that the victim of the creature would have a working cell phone so that she could reach her father, but to her shock, the creature vomited out the bones of humans. The creature was now eating its victims. Meanwhile, Nam-il wakes up after being saved by a homeless man and convinces him to help save his niece. They make Molotov cocktails from alcohol bottles, ready to fight the creature. Hyun-seo, hiding from the creature, notices the boy is getting sick. She sees the creature sleeping and tries to run for the ropes. She climbed on the creature and grabbed the rope, but got ambushed and thrown back by the creature. She runs towards the boy to save him while the creature chases them. Gang-do arrives at the nest full of bones and can't find his daughter. He sees the creature passing by with an arm in its mouth and chases it with Nam-ju. They follow the creature swimming toward protesters on shore. The crowd runs away when they see the creature, and the police start shooting at it. The military releases gas to stun the creature. Gang-do rushes to the creature's mouth and pulls out his daughter, who was protecting little Si-ju. Gang-do realizes that her daughter died long ago. The family cries over her body. Gang-do was filled with anger. He attacks the creature with a metal pole while Nam-il throws Molotov cocktails, missing the target. The homeless man pours gasoline on the creature, and Nam-ju shoots a flaming arrow, setting it on fire. The creature tries to escape, but is fatally stabbed by Gang-do. Gang-do rescues the boy his daughter tried to protect and adopts him. They have dinner together while the news criticizes the government. They continue living in the convenience store by the river as winter approaches. The movie ends here. This is Buff Recap Channel. Stay safe and thanks for watching.